William picks a fight with a lawmaker over a noble choice regarding George. Prince William should break with royal family tradition and send his son, Prince George, to a public school instead of spending £46,000 a year at Eton, according to Clive Lewis. Hello, noble subjects and curious people from all over the world. If you are fascinated by royalty and want to stay up to date with the latest news and gossip, this is the right channel for you. So subscribe now to not miss any episode and stay informed about everything that is happening in the world of royalty. The Labour MP, Clive Lewis, expressed his opinion that Prince William should break with royal family tradition and send his son, Prince George, to a public school instead of spending £46,000 a year at Eton. Lewis argues that Prince William should join a wider cross-section of society, rather than continuing with the elite tradition. The Labour Party is also discussing the optics of George following in his father's footsteps at Eton, especially if the party takes power next year. Additionally, there are discussions about whether the Prince of Wales could be persuaded to make a different decision for George. It is reported that the Princess of Wales would prefer her eldest son to attend a mixed school, like her alma mater, Marlborough College, where fees are £42,500. Eton, which is an all-boys school, is facing uncertainties regarding its decision to admit girls for the first time since its founding in 1440. The leader of the Labour Party, Sir Keir Starmer, has stated that if he becomes Prime Minister, he will add value-added tax, VAT, to school fees, which would result in Eton fees rising to over £55,000. While the final decision on which school Prince George will attend is up to his parents, Clive Lewis argues that there is a strong argument to be made for sending the prince to a public school. The Labour MP suggested that as the future king, Prince George should attend a state school to interact with a wider cross-section of society. Currently, Prince George, along with his siblings Charlotte and Louis, attends the private school, Lambrook, in Windsor, which feeds into Eton. Before we continue, have you subscribed to the channel yet? Subscribe now so you don't miss anything about the royal family. The 52-acre school has several extracurricular activities, including animal feeding and sports such as polo and golf. Prince William, George's father, attended Wetherby Prep School and Ludgrove School before going to Eton. In contrast, King Charles attended Gordonstoun in Scotland, a remote and austere public school attended by his father, Prince Philip. However, King Charles labelled his days at school as a prison sentence and the school as Colditz in kilts. The final decision on Prince George's school will be up to his parents, but the Labour MP's suggestion is that he should attend a state school to interact with a wider cross-section of society. According to reports, a source in the Labour Party has said that Keir Starmer, the party leader, does not want to get into a dispute with the royal family, but some members believe it would be a good move if Prince William decided not to send Prince George to Eton, the world's most famous elite school. This comes at a time when the party plans to increase costs for private schools by adding value-added tax, VAT, to school fees. The Chancellor of the Exchequer of the United Kingdom, Rishi Sunak, who attended the private school Winchester, criticised Sir Keir Starmer's proposal, accusing him of attacking the aspirations of hard-working people. Sunak promised to remove the charitable status of private schools, which would mean that these institutions would lose their VAT exemptions and have to pay commercial rates. As a result, it is estimated that more than 90,000 children would have to switch from private schools to state schools because their parents would be excluded. However, the Shadow Chancellor, Rachel Reeves, disagrees and argues that private school fees should be taxed in the same way as restaurants. If you've made it this far and haven't subscribed yet, then subscribe now and receive daily updates on the royal family. She argues that every penny of the profits raised by the Labour Party's plan to charge VAT on independent school fees would be spent on public education.